I am from Detroit, Michigan, and I was given the opportunity to study abroad twice. My first study abroad trip was in Senegal, Africa. I was studying the consequences of globalization on women, and it was just an eye-opener. I came back just extremely excited about my global and international studies major, and just my whole outlook on life changed. The second time I studied abroad in Bangalore, India, and I was studying corporate social responsibility and basically how corporations and nonprofits or NGOs can work together to better the community.
So I studied abroad in Besançon, France for 1 semester, and I also did a special excursion through the Lee Honors College called the Study in the States, where I went to Montreal, Canada for a film festival called Vue d'Afrique.
My freshman year, I actually lived in the dorms with another Chinese student, and I would help teach him English and he would help me with my Chinese. And the following year, I lived with him off campus, and then that summer we actually traveled to China and I lived with him and his family for 3.5 months.
Before my study abroad trip, I thought all businesses was about the bottom line, cheapest labor and basically how to make as much profit as you can. But my study abroad experience gave me the opportunity to see that not all businesses are just about the bottom line. There are so many businesses that are willing to give back to the communities that they work in and just make the human experience a better one.
So I started off with French. I had studied French in high school and continued to pursue it here in undergrad. And then towards the end of my undergrad career, I decided to take courses in Arabic after I lived with an Algerian host family in France and was very interested in North Africa, which is a French-speaking region, and decided to learn Arabic in order to pursue those studies.
Yeah, so studying abroad had always been on my radar coming to Western. Before being international studies major, I was kind of international business, something like that. I knew I wanted to go abroad, but I didn't know much about which programs we had to offer until I started working there and started going to the study abroad fair, which is the best way you can get to know things about programs. But studying abroad was integral. I was there for 6 months in the fall. While I was there, I was in Bonn, Germany. I was there for 6 months and I did a Model UN while I was there. I won the honorable mention best delegate. That was pretty cool. And we also, as a part of one of the classes I took, got to travel to the headquarters of the European Commission in Brussels and got to visit NATO Command. So that was a huge international experience that I definitely couldn't have gotten just as a traditional Western student.